Chapter 16. Sarah. I'm still a nervous wreck when JD shows up that evening, but I try to push the feeling away so I can enjoy my time with him. So, where are we going tonight?
I can't tell you because that would ruin the surprise.
He flashes a mischievous smile and opens the car door for me. Though I enjoy this teasing side of him, I'm not always the biggest fan of surprises, especially lately. Still, I shake my head and smile at him as I slide into the seat. He shuts my door and then fiddles with something in the trunk for a moment. I'm about to ask him what's taking so long when he opens the driver's side door and slides in, holding a glass of wine out to me.
Here, a drink for the road.
Did you just pour that from wine in the trunk? I ask with a laugh as I accept the glass.
A magician never reveals his secrets, he says.
But the twinkle in his eyes tells me I'm correct. It also makes me wonder what else he has in the trunk. Well, thank you. I take a sip of the wine as he starts the car and pulls away.
You're welcome. I could tell that you're a little tense. Anything you want to tell me?
I think about telling him about the text I received, but I don't want to ruin the mood. Besides, what if it scares him into leaving me? We haven't had the talk yet about what's in store for the future for us, and I don't want to push him too hard. No, it's just work, and the thing with Claire. I'm still wondering if I could have done something differently. He glances over at me and then reaches out to squeeze my hand.
You can't fault yourself for that. Some people are really good at hiding their emotions.
I know, but it's still hard.
I get that, and I'm here whenever you need me.
That's not entirely true, but I'm not going to bring that up either. Instead, I ask him to tell me about his day, and he regales me with stories of sales meetings gone awry. Though I find his stories funny, my eyes begin to close. I blink to force them open, but each time they close, they stay shut a little longer. Car rides make me sleepy, but not usually this quickly. Perhaps it's the car mixed with the wine and the sound of his melodious voice. I wake up sometime later to JD jostling my shoulder.
Hey, sleepyhead, it's time to get up. We're here.
He doesn't seem upset, but I am thoroughly embarrassed. I'm so sorry. How long was I out? I rub my eyes and yawn, stretching out my tight shoulders.
Almost the whole drive, but that's okay. The scenery wasn't much to look at anyway.
The whole time? How long did we drive? I look out the window and realize it's dusk. And then I realize we're parked on the edge of some overlook. Have I misjudged JD after all? Is he not the kind, caring man he's been portraying the last few weeks? Did he put something in the wine so I'd sleep and then drive me to some place where he could kill me? That doesn't make any sense, though. If he drugged me, then why wouldn't he just kill me while I was out? Unless he wants to watch me suffer. No. It's just the paranoia creeping in again. It has to be. Where are we? I ask tentatively, hoping there's a reasonable explanation.
At Gus's Point,
he says, as if this should be obvious.
I know it's a little out of the way, but I thought we could watch the sunset and have a picnic dinner. I have everything we need packed in the trunk.
A picnic dinner, of course. That's much more reasonable. I can't believe I'm jumping to such crazy conclusions. It has to be the conversation with my mother messing with me. Oh, that sounds delicious. He helps me out of the car and then grabs a blanket and a picnic basket from the trunk. Then he leads the way to a little grassy area that I hadn't noticed from the car. The view is breathtaking as we can see the city below us. The lights are just starting to come on, tiny beacons of hope floating in a darkening sea, and the oranges and reds seared across the sky couldn't have been painted more perfectly. JD, this is beautiful. He smiles up at me as he spreads out the blanket and then opens the picnic basket. Inside, he has packed crackers, meat, cheese, the bottle of wine, and chocolates for dessert. Everything is perfect, and I feel a deep sense of chagrin that I thought he might have taken me here for nefarious reasons.
I'm glad you like it. I wanted to do something special in celebration.
He pours himself a glass of wine and tops mine off. Celebration? What do you mean? I know I've been a little off lately, but I don't remember us declaring any sort of anniversary or anything. Perhaps he's celebrating something with his job. He lifts his glass as if for a toast.
I'm filing for divorce, so we can finally be together.
His glass clinks against mine, but I can only blink at him. What? I know, this makes me a horrible person. Marriage is supposed to be a commitment, and I'm helping him break his. But I never meant for it to happen. It's ironic because growing up I used to think that was the lamest excuse I'd ever heard, until it happened to me. However, as much as I enjoy the time with him, I'm not sure I'm ready to announce it to everyone, especially after the text I received that someone already knows what we're doing.
I mean, we'll have to give it some time for optics, but once I file, the clock can finally start ticking. That's what you want, isn't it?
Of course. I think so. When his face falls, I hurry to continue. I'm sorry. I do want to be with you. I just wasn't expecting this, and it will change things for me. Especially if whoever sent that text shares that they knew about the affair. Though it's not as taboo as it once was, I know it will change the way some of the employees see me if they know.
Things might be uncomfortable for a bit, but then it will blow over and it will all be fine.
I don't know whether he's trying to convince me or himself. As long as you're doing it for you, and not just for me, I say. Though I want him to be happy, I don't want his decision tied to me in case things don't work out between us.
I'm doing it for both of us.
There is hurt in his tone, and he pulls back slightly from me.
Are you saying this isn't what you want anymore? I know we never talked about it specifically, but I thought this was the goal, a life together.
It is, and I'm not changing my mind. I place a hand on his arm in an effort to soothe his damaged ego. It just took me by surprise. With everything going on at work and the paranoia thing, I wasn't expecting it. But I'm excited, really. My words must convince him, because he relaxes and laces his fingers with mine.
Good. I hope so, because I want you to be a part of my life. A big part.
I want that too. I flash him a smile, and we settle into eating the food he brought and watching the sun sink below the horizon. It really is beautiful and thoughtful, but I can't enjoy it. My mind is running through scenarios. Though I don't really think JD would hurt me, there was a moment when he looked angrier than I'd ever seen him before, and it scared me. I'm no longer sure I know JD as well as I thought I did, and I'm even less sure what to do about it. Plus, there's the text looming over my head. What exactly do they know, and what are they going to do about it?